I think this will be the first time for the PSE to have a pure play on meat. Kasi we have other stocks that have they have fish, they have other agricultural products, but this one is purely pure meat. Now, isn't that a risk for investors? I mean, basically asking them to go into pure play amid rising prices. In particular, this year, inflation is a threat. So, why do you think that North Star is a good bet for investment?
Well, siguro sir, most obviously we all eat. So you invest in North Star, you invest on something essential, the most essential of the most essential. So you're betting on food security. You're betting on food sovereignty, right? Um, whatever kind of crisis, as proven, people go back to the basics, no, which is food security. Whatever kind of political crisis, even like you see the war in Ukraine and Russia, where do people flock? The grocery. Balik sa pagkain pa rin, right? Whatever kind of disaster, natural calamity, people will go back to pagkain. So I think that is something very obvious, no? And I hope the investors will see that, no? Especially dun sa results ng numbers namin, that coming from a pandemic, doon pa tayo lumakas. That is a testament that people will always go back to what is essential, what is fundamental, and that is food, no?
Mhm. Now, Anthony, just push this a little further. Now, I
Sure.
mentioned inflation before, but there's also threats. I mean, agriculture is, there's lots of threats there. Always diseases. For instance, I mean,
Yes.
ASF is still here in the Philippines. We're still struggling to to completely eradicate that. So again, what is North Star doing?
So ayan, what we are doing is to increase our capabilities and capacities. We use our base load to get, of course, the best deals from our local and international partners. We want to complete our cold chain facilities, no, or cold chain logistics facilities. All of these combined, for example, by maintaining our own fleets of reefer trucks, no, having our own motor pools, having our own pick and pack area and cold storages, no, all of these efficiencies combined enable us to give or sell our products, dispense our products in a much kumbaga better price, no? Mas ano tayo, mas efficient. So we pass on all of these savings as discounts in terms of pricing to our consumers. And I think that is one of the kumbaga prime advantage ng North Star.
Mm. Now, clarification lang, where do you get your meat pala? Imports or domestic? What's the mix?
We need both. And of course, the mix will depend on, tulad ng sabi niyo, sir, you have an ASF situation, then we have no choice. You have to get a little bit more of imported than local. Diba? It will always depend. At the end of the day, ang ating pong pinaka-criteria for choosing where and how to buy is the consumers. No? Kasi it's paramount that we be able to provide the consumers with, first of all, clean yan. Clean, compliant siya, safe, consistent siya dapat. And lastly, dapat affordable siya. So the affordable part is a tricky one. We have to make it affordable to every one of our clients. And we have to be able to offer to the clients yung kanilang preference, be it liempo or pork chop or so it's very complex, the carcass balancing of buying one pork and balancing the market wants more of this cut, more of that cut. So all of these things combined, no, juggled together. That's how we tend to decide on how and where we purchase. And of course, that's also assisted by software na, by technology, no? Meron na tayong science when we do our purchasing. Proactive na tayo mag-purchase, hindi yung parang tatansyahin lang. Wala pong tansyahan sa ganitong klaseng operations. Eh. People should get fresh meat, fresh protein all of the time, every time, consistent quality.